Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the 2025 Ontario Boccia Championships, right here in the beautiful Belleville at the Quinte Sports and Wellness Center. I am Jules, and I'm absolutely honored to be your host for this weekend as we celebrate incredible talent, determination, and sportsmanship that boccia is all about. To begin, I'd like to acknowledge that this competition will take place on the territory of the Huron-Wendat, the Anishinaabe, and the Haudenosaunee. We are grateful for the opportunity to have our competition here, and we are thankful for the generations of people who have taken care of this land for thousands of years. We also recognize the contributions of the Métis, Inuit, and other Indigenous peoples who have and continue to live in these communities. This weekend is not only about sport. It is about inclusion, community, and impact. To share more about that impact, I'd like to welcome OCPSA President Lorett Dup to the podium.
Thanks, Jules. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome, and thanks for being here for what's promising to be a really great weekend. For those who I haven't met yet, my name is Lorett Dup. I'm currently the president of OCPSA and chair of our committee, as well as I'm one of the classifiers for this weekend, so one of the two that classified this morning some of our athletes. I'm especially excited to share some news today that impacts disability sport community across the province, but especially here in the Quinte region as a whole. And to help us with that announcement, I'm pleased to welcome Adam Branberger on behalf of the member for provincial parliament here in Belleville area, Tyler Alsop. So Adam, would you please join me at the podium?
Thank you, Lorett, and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our beautiful city of Belleville, a friendly city. It's always exciting when we have a provincial championship. That's where lifelong memories are made, and we're so happy that you're making them right here in our Bay of Quinte region. And we'd like to invite you all to explore the region when you're not on the courts and see our restaurants, see our businesses, have a good time this weekend while you're here. Unfortunately, MPP Alsop wasn't able to make it here today, but that's my benefit. I'm so excited to be here with you today because I'm a lifelong fan of sports. I just love sports, the thrill of the game, the competition, the camaraderie, the idea that anything can happen. The game hasn't always loved me back though. I remember when I was a child on the recess yard, pick me, pick me, pick me, and I was always the last one that nobody picked. I ran with some better athletes, nearly passed out trying, heard some bad things in the field of play from opponents, but you know what? Always there was a redeeming quality of sports that brought me back. And I can only imagine that if you're living with a disability, that there's mental, there's physical breaks that you have to overcome to have full participation in sport. When I was a child, a friend of our family's was a coach in the Paralympics, and she reminded me of an athlete named Rick Hansen. Are you guys familiar with Rick Hansen? Well, he had a spinal cord injury when he was in his teens, ended up rolling across Canada. They knew him as the man in motion, and why he did this? He wanted to prove to everybody that he could, and that you can. And Rick's big hang up and his big thing is he said, my disability is that I can no longer use my legs. But my handicap is that others may see me differently and negatively because of that. And instead of using that as a negative, he turned around into a positive and he said, if you have a dream and you have the courage to chase it, you can do anything. Well, I think you're all living proof, those of you who are here as athletes and coaches, that if you take that advice and you live it and you go after it, there is a place in sport for you, and it's a great thing. So programs like the OCPSA's Rolling Success, they reinforce that by bringing everyone together, creating that positive environment, and focusing on the unifying power of sport. What brings us together, not what separates us, not what limits us. It's about you standing here with the bocce ball in your hand, or being on that track for the frame running and saying, yes, I can, or yes, we can. And you know, when we experience that one of us has that individual success, I think it inspires us all to do so much more. So that's why our government in Ontario today is pleased to be able to support the Ontario Cerebral Palsy Sports Association with a $244,700 Ontario Trillium Foundation Grow Grant. And that will take that Rolling Success program into local schools over the next 3 years, and we'll have those clinics, those coaches, those opportunities for everyone, regardless of their ability, to take part in sport together. It's really powerful. Yeah. Thank you. So let's play. We're really excited to see this program in action. I congratulate the organization, their grant writer Kira and the team, and the OCPSA for their game-changing proposal. We're excited to see that going. We're excited for your weekend. Thank you everyone very much.
Thank you, Adam, and please thank the Minister on our behalf as well, and for the kind words. And we want to really thank the Ontario Trillium Foundation for the generous investment in our organization, but not only that, the communities we serve. As Adam shared, we're thrilled to announce that OCPSA has received the GROW grant of $224,700 over the next 3 years, and that funding is going to help us expand the Rolling Success program from 10 schools to 40 schools here in the Quinte region. For those not familiar with Rolling Success, it's our homegrown program that breaks down barriers to inclusive school sport by equipping educators to deliver both boccia and frame running in their classrooms. It's a one-of-a-kind program that brings students of all abilities together, creating more inclusive, meaningful opportunities for participation. But this grant is more than just about the program. It's about an investment in partnerships with schools, with educators, and with local champions like the Quinte Leatherbacks. Most of all, it's an investment in parasport community for all people in Ontario. On behalf of the OCPSA, our partners, and the many students and families who will benefit from the Ontario Children Foundation for the leadership and commitment they've provided to equity in sport across the region and all Ontario. And with the end of that announcement, I'd like to invite local student and club member Jackson Gerard to deliver the athlete's oath here at the podium. Jackson.
In the spirit of true sportsmanship, we, the athletes, pledge to give our best with courage and competition, with respect for our fellow athletes, officials, and the game, and with pride in representing ourselves, our clubs, and our province. We commit to play fair, to play hard, and to honor the values of integrity, perseverance, and respect. Together, let us compete with heart and celebrate each other's on and off the court.
Thank you, Jackson. I now invite Cayman to deliver the official's oath. In the name of all officials, I pledge to carry out my duties with integrity, focus, and impartiality. We promise to apply the rules of boccia fairly and consistently, to show respect to all athletes, coaches, and fellow officials, and to uphold the standards and spirit of the sport. With dedication and fairness, we will work to ensure a safe, just, and honorable competition for all. I'd like to now invite up Audrina, Adeline, and Kaylin to sing our national anthem.
True patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada,
And now, after months of preparation and dedication from athletes, coaches, volunteers, and organizers, the moment is finally here. To all the athletes, may your throws be focused, your minds be calm, and your hard work shine through in every match. To the officials, thank you for your time, your leadership, and fairness as we begin this exciting weekend of competition. And to everyone here, let's celebrate excellence, effort, and love of the game. It is my honor to officially declare the 2025 Ontario Boccia Championships open. Let the games begin. Really quickly for some housekeeping, I'm going to continue asking the athletes that are heading to the call room, go around this direction into the call room space. The athlete ball check area is en route, it's in the back corner. The athlete lounge for tomorrow and Saturday or Sunday are across the hall. And finally, if you have a game coming up at 3:30, you can head to the call room now. Thank you. I'm just going to ask the presenters to come and take a photo with us. Do you want me to move all this, I assume?